To me, it's a $64,000 question. I'm not lying to you. Sometimes I sit and I think, and I say to myself, why does it happen to me? Or what's the reason? There shouldn't be no reason.
Norman is 77 years old. He lives with his wife and 2 sons, aged 46 and 47. We first taped Norman in a police station a few weeks after he had been severely beaten by one of his sons. This beating was not the first. There had been other beatings going back over a period of 5 years.
So the first thing I knew, I got cracked. I got a black eye. He knocked me on the floor.
From Norman Jr.?
From Norman Jr., yes. I could have signed a complaint then. But the thing was, if I signed a complaint, I was afraid that when I go home, they're going to beat me up.
That's why, but
That's why I never signed it, because I figured once I get in the house, I'm done.
Yeah.
And I know they'd work me over, believe me, and I don't want that no more. I'm tired of that. I had 3 ribs broke on the left side.
Several times, the Senior Services Division of the Chicago Police Department helped Norman find a place to stay and assisted him in getting orders of protection.
That's when they sent me to these homes. I don't want to run over here all the time and tell them that I got beat up. I should never get beat up, to be honest with you. I shouldn't run. That's our furniture, our stuff I work for. It isn't the greatest no more, but it's a hard thing to explain.
After this last beating, Norman decided that he would, in fact, press charges.
If I go back, it'll last so long. And then something will happen again. And maybe they'll kill me one of these days. I couldn't say, but you never know.
I met and talked with Norman again.
And I says, I want the case dismissed.
You had told the judge that?
Yes. And don't press charges against the sons. And he told them right out, they're not allowed to touch me. If they do, they'll pick them up, and they will get 3 to 5 years, what the judge told them, and they said they would behave themselves. In fact, I've been home, and I don't talk much to them, but they've been behaving themselves.
Why did you decide not to press charges?
Well, it's a hard question to answer, you know. I don't want to see him put away, to be honest with you. I never been in jail myself, and they've never been, and I don't know, maybe I'm chicken-hearted or whatever you call it. I just couldn't see it.
If it happens again, are you willing to go that step?
Yes, I am, yes. They'll have to learn sooner or later.
Why did you decide to go back after you had left the first couple of times?
Well, I haven't got any friends, relations or anything, and it's not very easy to answer, you know. I'm 77, or I will be in a few weeks, and actually, where can you go when you haven't got no friends? You can't walk the streets.
What about the senior center? Remember I was telling you,
yeah,
have you made any contact?
I haven't made any contact. I will, though, and as soon as the weather gets a little bit better. But the thing is, sometimes they go out, and I got to sit in by myself till they come home.
Why do you have to stay in?
I don't know why. I guess they're always afraid that somebody's going to get in the house.
So if they're out, you have to stay in?
Stay in, yeah.
Whether you want to or not?
Right.
How do decisions get made in your house? Who makes the decisions?
Well, I guess she does in a way, my wife. It's a very hard thing.
If you had another option to living with your family, because of the fact that you're still a little afraid that this might happen again, would you choose that option? Or would you just kind of take the chance of staying and living with your family?
Staying living with my family, yeah.
You would do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's soon 50 years that I've been married, you know, and you sit down and you think about it a lot of times to yourself. It's not an easy question to answer. It's not like being with your wife and your 2 sons. I don't like to go. I'd rather stay with him
Yeah.
to the day I pass away.
Shortly after this tape was finished, Norman was again beaten by one of his sons and spent 3 days in the hospital. 2 months later, Norman left his family and tried living in a single-room hotel for older adults. He stayed away one night and then decided to go back to live with his family.